Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. My guy Akeem Woods is here with me today.
What's up?
You always come in with a lot of energy.
I do.
You come in the room, have inappropriate conversations.
That we can't have on air.
And then we start the show. Mm-hmm. But today, Don Toliver is going to be joining us. He has a new single out right now, Bandit. And it is also, Women's Month. You didn't know we had a whole month.
Don't tell people that. I did not.
I thought y'all got a month.
I thought y'all only had a day. I didn't know they upgraded
We
it.
have a day also within this month.
Unnecessary.
What?
A day and a month?
Yes, the day is inside the month.
Okay.
International Women's Day, and then we have Women's Month.
Okay.
So yes. So we celebrate. We should be celebrating us every day, though.
I agree.
Just like Black History Month, the shortest month, that should be celebrated at all times.
I agree, because it's American history.
And then next month is Asian American Pacific Islander Month.
Wait, so did everyone get a bigger
Caribbean
month than Black
Heritage
History?
It's all kind of months happening, all right?
That's wild.
All right. Well, anyway, let's spread some love on this Women's History Month.
Yes.
800-292-5150 is a number. Call us up and let us know who you want to shine a light on. Somebody who's done something amazing. Somebody you think needs some recognition. Somebody you just love. 800-292-5150. Shine a light. When we come back, it's way up.
I'ma shine. Turn your lights on, y'all. Turn your lights on. Spreading love to those who are doing greatness. Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them. It's time to shine a light on them.
It's way up at Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Akeem Woods is here.
Hey.
You're so funny. Comedian extraordinaire. And it's time to shine a light. And today I want to shine a light on Melissa Butler. She founded the Lip Bar. You might have seen her on Shark Tank when the judges told her no, and her and her partner, and they actually called them colorful cockroaches because of their lip colors. You look appalled.
Oh.
But the reason I want to shine a light on Melissa, she's from Detroit, but she actually was working on Wall Street when she decided that she wanted to create her own lipsticks. And she actually made $27,000 in her first year of sales. Mm-hmm. But right now, she is celebrating the launch of her grant program, Boss Ventures. They're giving away up to $25,000 to 3 people of color-led small businesses. You have to apply by April 12th.
Nice.
At thelipbar.com. So I'm letting y'all know, if you have a brand, you're a small business, and you need some money, they are giving away grants. Again, $25,000 to 3 different businesses. Ooh. You have until April 12th to apply. I always tell people it's important to apply.
Yes.
For some of these grants, because sometimes people don't apply at all.
I will be applying.
You will? Okay.
I'm a business.
What's your business?
I'm comedy. This is a business, right?
Akeem.
It is.
I hope you get the money.
I hope I do too, girl.
Take me out for lasagna.
I will.
All right. Well, shout out to you, Melissa Butler. Now, 800-292-5150 is the number. Hey, Kayla, what's good, girl? Who you want to shine a light on?
Hey, I just want to shout out to my parents, to my dad and stepmom. They've helped us out with us moving and getting situated. They were able to watch our 4-year-old son and take care of him, keep him occupied while we get things settled and moved in.
You're right. You're so lucky that you have that support system. That is such a relief that they were able to help you out. So shine a light on your parents.
They are. My dad's helped us a lot with me and my husband. They're amazing. So I can't express that enough.
That's good, because sometimes family could be detrimental in your relationship. In this case, it feels like they're a great support system.
Oh, they are. I've been with my husband almost a decade, and it's been awesome the way that they treated him and everything else. So it's amazing. All
right. Well, thank you. You want to say their names?
Oh, no, I'm good. Thank you, though.
Thank you.
It.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
All right. Well, that was Shine a Light. 800-292-5150 is a number in case you couldn't get through. And we got your Yee Tea when we come back. And T.I. wants to shine a light on somebody. He wants to shine a light on these new rappers who think that they can just join the whole rap elite squad. And he thinks it's just too much. All right. We'll talk about it. It's way up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea. Come and get the tea.
It's way up with Angela Yee. Hey, Akeem Woods.
What's up?
My guest host today. Well, Chris Brown has just announced his tour dates for 11/11. And he'll be on tour with Money Long and Iris Star. So that's going to be fun. Okay.
That's
and
exciting.
The tour kicks off June 5th in Detroit at Little Caesars Arena. So everybody in Detroit, get your tickets. Chicago, Columbus, Newark, Belmont Park, New York, Brooklyn, Boston. He's going to Canada, Baltimore, Atlanta, Birmingham, Houston, Austin. So all over. Vegas, LA, Oakland. Sacramento.
Okay, he's out here.
Yes, indeed. So shout out to them. That's a great lineup, too, by the way. And if you want to buy those tickets, pre-sale starts Wednesday, March 6th. That's tomorrow at 10 a.m. All right. Now, T.I. was recently on Shaq's podcast, The Big Podcast with Shaq, and he is talking about the current state of hip-hop. Here's what he had to say.
This generation reminds me of every other generation. You got some people who are exceptionally dope, and you got some people who just all right. But it's a lot more of it to choose from now. Man, I feel that actually, what they've done with music is equivalent to if they were to open up the doors of the arena and say, anybody think you can play basketball? Come on in.
He thinks there's too many people doing something that they're not equipped to do.
Meanwhile, he's pursuing stand-up comedy. Wild. Because the same thing he just said about basketball is the same thing that people are doing with comedy. They're just like, hey, anyone who's funny at the cookout, come do comedy.
That's how you feel about stand-up.
And that's how I feel about him pursuing stand-up.
It's funny because when people are watching great comedians on stage, they feel like they could do that.
They think it's so easy.
They be like, I'm funny, I could do that.
So those same people doing it with rap. And he's mad at people doing it for rap. Meanwhile, he's one of the people doing it for comedy.
Have you seen him do stand-up?
I refuse.
Okay, now, Akeem, that's not fair.
It's not fair. You're right.
You can't. What if he's been working on it?
He's probably okay at it. I'm not saying that he's not. I think he's bad at it. I don't think he's good. I've heard,
haven't even seen.
But I know
that's
comics.
Not fair. Okay.
I know comics. I don't think
that you trust. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he's good.
All
I don't
right,
think
so
he's bad, but I don't think he's good yet.
So what you're saying is what he's saying about music is true. But the truth is, I think stand-up comedy, you really do have to work at it to get better.
Yeah, and I don't think he's working at it because he's famous already. There's no need for him to work at it.
All right, Akeem, you sound mad.
I am mad. No shade to T.I., but shade.
All right, and Cat Williams, speaking of comedy, he responded to Nicki Minaj inviting him out on tour. She was saying that she would love for Cat Williams to come and join her on the Pink Friday 2 tour, and he responded during his stand-up.
Nicki Minaj said she wanted me on her tour, and she told so many people, a million people hit my phone at the same time. It scared me and Jesus. He shut all of AT&T down for my phone to pull off.
So Cat got AT&T?
Yeah, me too. It did, and AT&T did shut down.
Did it?
For a day. Yes, it was awful.
Really
I couldn't do anything. So maybe that's what happened. All right, and Jeff Bezos has reclaimed the title of the richest person on Earth. So Elon Musk, previously for the past 9 months, has been the richest, but now Jeff Bezos is back. His net worth is $200 billion. Elon Musk is at $198 billion.
Only 198. What a poverty-stricken man.
I was talking to my best friend the other day, and she was like, I think that amount of money is just not right to have, and we could solve poverty problems in the United States if we didn't allow that to happen.
It's an obscene amount of money.
What are you going to be able to do with $200 billion?
Because $1 billion can last like 5 lifetimes.
I feel like I could make it go away. I feel like I could spend that in a lifetime. I could spend $1 billion
in a lifetime. I don't think you can.
I definitely could. Try me.
Yeah.
Let's do a test. All right. Well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did last night. I had a busy day. I'm sure you did too. In the meantime, let's hear a Drake One Dance. It's way up.
Yeah.
Last night.
So, about last night.
Last night.
Here's how it went down.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. My guy Akeem Woods is here. He's a comedian.
Hello, I am.
But you also really get into it. And I was asking you what you did last night. And what you did last night made me forget what I did for a second. But I do want to shout out to my girl, Aaliyah. She owns a restaurant, Aaliyah, in Brooklyn. But she also owns 3 restaurants inside a Hotel Indigo in Williamsburg. Okay. And so we were filming some content around Women's Month. Since Akeem didn't know, we have our whole month.
Listen, I love a good woman.
Celebrate each other. And so that's what I did last night. So just shout out to her. She also really hates doing interviews and being on camera. She really just wants to work. So I appreciate the fact that she was like, all right, I'll do it with you.
What kind of restaurant is it?
It's Afro-Caribbean.
Ooh,
and then she has another restaurant called Continent in there that is more international flavors to it. And then she does the lobby bar restaurant with like the burgers and fries and stuff. But the food is really good there. So
nice.
when you get a chance to go. Now, what did you do last night? Let me be quiet.
I got invited to an adult situation.
Sex party.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't know if I was about to say that.
You don't know what to say.
And I went, and it was a lot.
For
was
you
a-
even?
It was a lot. Well, the thing is, at one point, we were doing things, and there was a mirror, and I saw myself in the mirror, and I was like, this is a lot for a Monday. This is a lot.
You looked at yourself in the mirror like, who are you?
I was like, you know what? Maybe gay people, we are doing too much. It's Monday. We are doing a lot.
How many people were there at this party?
Like 9.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a lot for Monday. I deleted Grindr as soon as I got out. I was like, I'm taking a
that
break.
must have really been a lot for you.
I'm taking a 2-week
Overdose.
break from being in the streets.
Now, if it was a Friday, would it have been too
Then
much?
it would have been fine.
Okay,
Because that's a Friday or Saturday activity. A Monday midday.
Right. Midday?
Girl. Yeah.
Sun up?
Yeah. Sun was peaking. And
Okay.
I was like, this is, we can't be doing this.
And you said the reason you got invited to this party, somebody slipped a note in the locker at
So
the gym.
we were on, and I think everyone at the gym that was working out, like, this was like hot. I'm okay. I think I got it by mistake. I think they meant to put it in a different person's locker.
They meant to invite
And they
you.
were just like, well, he's here now. We can't. And I stayed for too long. There's etiquette.
You were the last one.
Oh,
to
I
leave.
was just like,
On a
yo,
Monday.
we here.
It's going up.
Yeah, it was wild.
All right. Well, we can only say but so much on the radio. But thank you for sharing. Your Monday was definitely
It'll be on my trollop tales.
way different than mine. But when we come back, we have a pick a side for you guys. And the question today comes from T.I.'s interview on Shaq's podcast, which was about music being too oversaturated and everybody thinking that they can do it. Here's what he said.
This generation reminds me of every other generation. You got some people who are exceptionally dope, and you got some people who just all right. But it's a lot more of it to choose from now. Man, I feel that actually, what they've done with music is equivalent to if they were to open up the doors of the arena and say, anybody think you could play basketball? Come on in.
So you were saying you feel the same about comedy, but we're going to keep it to
100%
music today. Do you think that music is oversaturated, or do you think it's great that everybody has access to be able to put music out and creativity is subjective? Okay. 800-292-5150. Pick a side. Is there too many people having access and being able to do music? Is it oversaturated? Or do you believe that the best thing is that so many people have access and can express themselves creatively? 800-292-5150. Call us up and pick a side.
It's not just right or wrong. It's about what you believe. It's time to pick a side and stay there.
Pick a side and stay there. Okay, it's way up. I got my guy Akeem Woods guest hosting with me.
What's up?
I'm Judge Angela Yee, and we are talking today about T.I.'s comments on Shaq's podcast about whether or not there is too much access for music artists today. Here's what he had to say.
This generation reminds me of every other generation. You got some people who are exceptionally dope, and you got some people who just all right. But it's a lot more of it to choose from now. Man, I feel that actually, what they've done with music is equivalent to if they were to open up the doors of the arena and say, anybody think you could play basketball? Come on in.
Now, Akeem, you had some thoughts.
I have these thoughts, and here's the thing is, I actually agree with him on the music point, but the thing about it that I find so ironic is that he has that opinion, but then he also just decided, like, I'm gonna be a comedian, and now he's like doing these tours. I think he's doing the new season of Comic View, and he's low-key taking opportunities away from actually working comics.
Well, maybe he is a working comic now, though. Everybody starts somewhere.
Yeah,
He just had an extra bit of attention.
he cheated essentially, and not like on a bad thing, but he came in this wildly famous rapper, and he's like, now he's like, hey, I tell jokes too. So he kind of did the same thing as everyone else. Is like, anyone can play basketball in his analogy. He just did the same thing for comedy. So if you don't like it for rap, then don't turn around and do the same exact thing for comedy.
Well, my thought is that it is good that people do have the access to be able to put out music, and everybody doesn't have to listen to whatever they don't want to listen to. We have a lot more choices. So I get it. It's harder for the great things to, the cream to rise to the top, so to speak. But I do feel like what I like is also not what somebody else likes.
Yeah.
And music changes all the time. So I may not like something or understand it, but other people do. So that's why it is important that we have all of that, because before we didn't have a lot to choose from.
I do. I think there's pros to it. I do like the fact that it's like now it's broad and like anyone can do it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't like the fact that anyone
can do it. All right. Well, let's see what you guys think. 800-292-5150. Pick a side. Duran, is music overrated?
Art is subjective. It's about what you like. So I feel like new artists coming in, they're a positive thing. You know, we're accepting people. We're keeping it gatekeeper style.
Okay, so you think it's good, get rid of the gatekeepers. That is true. There was a period of time when only certain things, if you had a machine behind you, those are the only things that we would be able to hear. Now people do have access. And people also changed from when they first came out to later on.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for calling.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Hey, Jacqueline, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. It's me and Akeem. I know, she does. What do you think about the music scene right now? Do you agree with T.I. that it's oversaturated, or do you think that the access is a great thing?
It's at 1,000% oversaturated.
All right, so you feel like too many things that aren't good are making it through?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's great music, like T.I. said. Absolutely, they're great. They're definitely things that you have to repeat during the day, but at the end of the day, you think you're you're not even a fart. Like, to me, that's not music. It's catchy, but for some reason, I feel like the quality of music, it's just, there's too much of it, and there's so much of it.
Okay. All right. Well, you gave a very specific example. Thank you for calling.
I agree.
Yeah. Have a good one, guys.
You too. Hey, Shay, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good, thank you. Me and Hakeem were talking about music. Is it oversaturated, or is it better that people have access?
What T.I. said isn't wrong. It is good, though, that people, you know, have access to be able to express themselves in any way. Music might be their escape, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you got to make sure you put out something that makes an impact on people. You feel me? People going to be listening to for decades and generations from now, not just for the time being.
That's a lot of pressure.
That is a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure.
But I see what she's saying.
It only makes sense.
And you know, sometimes you don't know what those songs are going to be that people listen to for decades to come.
Yeah, like, you don't know. You never know. That's why, like, it's like a 50-50 situation, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it is good that people got their own, you feel me, flow and everything, but at the same time, don't just be putting out anything, because what if your kids hear this from years from now and you out here talking about, you know, shaking ass and selling drugs and stuff like that? You know, you want to put out something that make a difference and an impact on people.
But what if you are shaking ass and selling drugs?
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Get it how you live. You feel me? I'm from Detroit. You get it how you live,
You know
okay?
what I'm saying? Okay, we switched it up. All right, thank you.
Thank y'all so much.
All right, well, you guys, it feels like on Pick a Side, 2 people said it is oversaturated. 1 person said it is better to have all of this access. All right, well, thank you guys for calling in. And when we come back, we have your Yeetie, and is acting oversaturated? Well, guess what? Kim Kardashian is about to be starring in a new movie. We'll talk about it. It's way up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip,
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that yee tea.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. My guy Akeem Woods is here with me today.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Causing all kinds of problems. All right. I just want to give a shout out to my guy Top Dog from TDE, Top Dog Entertainment. He actually got his own street named after him. Watt Street is now named after him, so that is a huge deal. And he said, growing up in the projects, it was tough. You know, we went through a lot of things, but the goal was to come back, build, and teach. I never thought I'd be standing here in the city council getting this intersection named after me. Never in my wildest dreams, and I appreciate it. So it's Imperial Highway and Central Avenue is now known as Anthony Tiffith TDE Music Square. He grew up in the Nickerson Gardens Public Housing Complex. So shout out to you, Top Dog.
That's awesome.
Yes, I got to go to that street. I wonder what's happening there. All right. Now, Jamie Foxx was honored at the African American Film Critics Association Awards. He got the Producer Award, and during his acceptance speech, he talked about a lot of different things. A lot of people want to hear his story. Here's what he had to say.
Everybody wants to know what happened, and I'm going to tell you what happened, but I got to do it in my way. I'm going to do it in a funny way. We're going to be on stage. It'll be called What Happened Was.
All right. In addition to that, he talked about people thinking that he is a clone.
Even when they saw me out, that ain't no goddamn Jamie, that's a clone. I'm on the boat like that's a clone. Then they saw me with a white girl. That's Jamie.
He's so funny.
He's hilarious. And then the next thing that he talked about was being emotional after his recovery. Here's what he said.
My daughter thinks sometimes I'm too thankful nowadays because I just be so thankful. I was drinking some water. Wow, you taste this water? This is the wettest water. Was it like this before I passed away? I'm like, Dad, you gotta chill out. I'm just thankful to, and I'm emotional. I get emotional to even music that I'm not supposed to be emotional to. I listen to Sexy Red. I was like, it is brown. It is brown.
I do. I feel the same way. All right. And love me some Sexy Red, by the way. Just want to put that out there. But he is also returning to host Beat Shazam. I know that news came out as well. But his daughter will be also back as the co-host DJ after she was temporarily replaced last season by Kelly Osbourne. Remember, Nick Cannon was taking over at the time when they didn't know what was going on with Jamie Foxx. But fortunately, looks like he is.
He sounds healthy and sounds like he's back at it.
Sounds like he is back, baby. All right, and Kim Kardashian has gotten a movie role. It's an Amazon MGM Studios movie. It's a thriller, and according to The Hollywood Reporter, it's an untitled project based on an original idea we don't know exactly what it's going to be about. But
is she starring in it?
Yes.
Okay.
Natalie Krinsky actually wrote the script and is going to produce this alongside Kim Kardashian as well. And so should be interesting.
Listen, when you rich, you don't need to go to Juilliard. You don't need skills. You don't need
this
talent.
This is what T.I. was talking about.
All you need is money, and you in a whole movie. Okay.
Well, she also joined the cast of American Horror Story Delicate in September, if you guys remember that. And she is also set to produce and star in the comedy The Fifth Wheel on Netflix. So she got a lot going on. Ain't she also a lawyer?
I don't know, girl.
Right? Is she a lawyer?
She got a fragrance line. She's a self-made millionaire. I'm doing the air quotes.
Okay, well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They are flying under the radar. We've been talking about this, you guys. No more spring break in Miami Beach. We'll discuss more when we come back. It's Way Up.
Listen to news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Akeem Woods is here since he can't be on Facebook or Instagram. And let's get into some of these under the radar stories. Miami Beach has announced they are breaking up with spring break. There were just too many things going down at spring break. I was just in Miami last weekend for the South Beach Wine and Food Festival. Wine and Food Festival, by the way. I realized I haven't been to like South Beach like that. I used to always be on Ocean, on Collins, going to all the restaurants. Well, now spring break is done and they actually did a whole breakup PSA.
Our idea of a good time is relaxing on the beach,
hitting up a spa, or checking out a new restaurant.
You just want to get drunk in public and ignore laws.
So we're breaking up with you. This March, you can expect things like curfews, bag checks, and restricted beach access,
DUI checkpoints, $100 parking, and strong police enforcement for drug possession and violence.
What is $100 parking?
Well, that's how they're going to make sure you ain't doing that. And they're going to have increased security this month every Thursday through Sunday. They'll limit beach access. They're going to close liquor stores early. Parking garages will also be closed from March 7th to the 10th and March 14th to the 17th. Ooh. You know, and some people are like, this is great. Some people are saying you're purposely targeting black people and people of color who go down to Miami. But I feel like everyone goes to Miami for spring break. I don't know if it's
I don't think they're targeting black people. But what I will say is this is going to be the only time they do it. Because they're going to lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
They're going to lose a lot of money.
But I think it did get a little wild. You know, and that's hard for people who live there or have businesses there too. So it's kind of like there's no situation that's going to please everybody.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's something that I know everyone's upset about. Maybe not. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube and Threads and all of that is down. More than 500,000 users have been unable to access these apps. Other major social media apps, including TikTok, Snapchat, and YouTube video platform is down. This is also reported across Europe and Asia, as well as the United States. It's all started today around 10:20 and still hasn't been resolved. So people are having to understand you're not hacked, but many people are saying they have it looks like they're logged out of their account.
Yeah.
You were the first person to notice this.
I did, because I was trying to get into a group. I'm in a group chat, and I'm like, wait, why isn't the chat chatting?
I'm glad it's a group chat and not anything else. Okay.
And then I got kicked out, and then everyone else slowly started getting kicked out. I'm like, oh, it's not me. I got like a text from my buddy Greg. He's like, yo, am I hacked? I'm like, girl, I don't know, because I can't get in either.
All right, well, good. That's for anybody who's panicking. All right, well, that is your Under the Radar. You know we got the Way Up mix at the top of the hour. Plus, we got a special guest joining us today. Don Toliver will be here with us. New song Bandits is out right now. It's Way Up.
Way Up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way Up.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee here with my guest host, Akeem Woods.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
He's fully paying attention because he can't go on social media, just like a lot of you who are fully listening because you cannot access that right now. But let's get into Yee T. Allen Iverson and Shaq, you know, they're Reebok executives, and they are working to bring back the retro Jay-Z and 50 Cent sneakers.
Nice.
Remember those G-Unit sneakers and the S. Carters?
I do.
I actually had them. But I had a lot of Reeboks because I did a lot of work with them when I was younger. So Shaq told Jay-Z that he wants to talk to him about the sneakers. And Jay-Z was wearing them during the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll see if that can happen. Would you buy those?
If they're in my price range, yes.
I think I should ask Dan. Dan, would you buy those in the room?
You know, it's funny. I actually used to have the white and red G-Unit sneakers, so I think for nostalgia purposes, I definitely will be.
Okay, cute. All right, now Miley Cyrus, according to reports, did not know that Noah Cyrus had hooked up with their new stepfather. So, this is really interesting. Noah's the mother's 24-year-old daughter, right, and had some kind of friends with benefits situation with Dominique Purcell. This was back in 2022.
How old is he?
He's 54. Yes. And
Ooh.
So Miley Cyrus, according to people, a source told people exclusively, was unaware of any alleged drama surrounding her sister, Noah Cyrus, her mother, Tish Cyrus, and her mom's new husband, Dominique. And so this is all new. She confronted her mom. She thinks it's strange, but she loves her mom and wants her to be happy. So Noah and Purcell, the daughter and the stepfather, had originally, you know, hooked up.
If y'all could see my face when I found out this man is 55 and she was 23, that's wild.
That is a crazy story, by the way. All right. Well, we'll let that group of people take care of their business. And Bob Marley's One Love movie is quickly becoming one of the most successful biopics ever, by the way.
Nice.
Right now, it's number 7 on the list as far as earnings of all biopics. Number 1, by the way, is Bohemian Rhapsody on that list of most successful biopics. Other movies on that list are Straight Outta Compton, Elvis, Walk the Line, Rocket Man, and I Can Only Imagine. All right? So it looks like it's going to at least surpass I Can Only Imagine. It's only about $1 million behind that.
Oh, nice.
And Ryan Garcia getting ready for this fight against Devin Haney, but he posted some very strange things on social media, and here's what he had to say.
I'm not in possession of my phone. I can't get access to my Instagram. My cards are locked. Being real taken advantage. I personally wanted just to send out a video to the people that love me and my fans. I'm okay. They try to put me in jail. They're blocking my cards. I can't access my money. Nobody's hitting me back. I don't know what's going on, but just know I'm okay.
The post said the death of Ryan Garcia. Bill Haney was right on that one. This is why you don't mess with us at the top. And then a couple of letters and some jumbled words. I don't know what this was supposed to be. But according to Ryan Garcia's father, he is fine. He is just trolling in the wrong way. So I don't know what all of this means, but a lot of controversy behind this.
Gotta love a troll.
All right, but I'm sure Devin Haney's going to be up here before his fight because he's fighting at the Barclays April 20th against Ryan Garcia. So I'll be there. All right, well, that is your Yee T. And when we come back, we have Ask Yee. 800-292-5150 is the number. Call us up. Any question that you have, I'm here, and Akeem is here to help you out. It's Way Up.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
So you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Akeem Woods is here with me today.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Comedian extraordinaire, but I feel like there's a certain type of people calling the show today because of you. We have Ask Yee right now, 800-292-5150, and Drill Fairy is on the line. What's up, Drill Fairy?
What's up, boo?
Hi, y'all.
Hey, Drill Fairy. What's your question for Ask Yee?
So I know you've been in this industry for a minute, and I'm new to the industry, but I'm crushing on the little young thing, but our age different. So I
wait,
need
what
some
industry?
advice on-
What industry are you in? You're a radio person.
I'm a media personality. I have a show too.
Okay.
And I'm kind of a little lit, you know, and I'm checking for somebody, but he's 25 and I'm 43.
Girl, you better check.
Does he like you?
He liked me, and he got a blue check, so he kind of lit.
I mean, he's legal. He's 25. You're 43. He's an adult.
That's not too egregious, because I think mid-20s is, like, what? He's an adult-ish. Like, if he was, I think anything lower than 25 would be suspect, but
my son is 27.
Ooh. Well,
I mean, you know, at the end of the day, though, you guys are adults.
He's not friends with your son, is he?
No, he's not friends with my son, but my son listens to his music.
He's about to make a song about his mom.
I feel like men do it all the time.
Listen, girl, I
don't want to be looking like Drill Kelly now. I don't want to be looking like that in this industry. So I'm
listen, he's 25 years old, and some people might say, I don't want to date somebody younger than my child. It's all subject. It's all based on who you are as a person. What makes you feel good? Is he mature enough? Does he want to be in a relationship, or are you just trying to have a fling? Those are all things to think about. And I also feel like you guys don't have to publicly date at first if you're not sure what it's going to turn into, or if it's not going to turn into anything. That's your business.
And there's no power dynamic, right? Like, you're not his manager or nothing, or his boss or nothing.
No, I'm not his boss, but I'm trying to see what that thing is hitting for. So I'm like,
it sounds like you're just trying to hit.
We kind of know the same people. We know the same people.
My vote is go do it.
Yeah, we know. Kim says go do it. I just feel like just know what you're getting yourself into, and if you're okay with it, that's fine. But there is nothing wrong with this unless it feels wrong to you.
I agree. I say do it and DM me his profile so I can see who he is. Because he sounds kind of fine.
Honey, baby, because once I do that, I don't know.
Uh-oh. He's going to be on it.
And also, I'm glad I spoke to you now that I got your little attention. You need to have me on lip service, Angela, like for real. You got to check me out.
All right, DM me.
I'm going to DM you.
All right. Thank you, Drill Fairy, for calling. And that was Ask Ye, 800-292-5150. In case you couldn't get through, you could always leave a message, and we will still talk to you. And when we come back, we have Don Toliver joining us. He has a new single out right now called Bandit. So let's talk to him. It's Way Up.
Turn it up. You vibing way up with Angela Yee.
Come right back.
More now.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. My guy Mano's here with me.
Mano.
And we got Don Toliver in the building.
Yo.
Congratulations on the success of Bandit, the new single.
Thank you so much. I've been ready to drop that song for 4 or 5 months. I was like going crazy, snippeting it all over the world for
Yes. So why did it take so long to put it out? Was it an album thing or?
I had to make sure the swag met the music. I had to make sure like the overall vision made sense with the music, and it took a while for me to get the creative direction exactly the way I wanted it before I put the song out. I knew the song was crazy.
And we should have started this off by saying congratulations to you too, by the way. I mean, how could we not? Your first, or is the baby born yet? Or
no.
Okay.
The baby on the way.
You look nervous.
Nah, it's just, I'm away from baby moms right now, so it's just I think about it constantly.
And the collaboration that you guys do together. Last year, For Me, I want to talk about that song a little bit. In the beginning of the song, you say, when she's mad, the sex is better. Is that a real thing for you guys? Y'all like to make us mad and then...
It's a real thing. It's a real thing, but I just feel like women, when they mad at you, I think that's the only way to really get it right, to be honest. Like, you can do anything. You can go buy a car, you can go buy a house, you can go give her some cash. You can just... I think that's how you get it right.
That's how you know somebody loves you, because if they don't love you, they'll take the car.
Right. I'm saying it's not like, and also, it's not like you going out your way to get her mad.
Some guys like that. Like, y'all be a little, I hate to use the word toxic because it's so overused, but y'all like to get turned on when women are mad at you.
Man, not with Kelly. I like to let it rock.
You let it go?
I gotta work. She be on my top, but we good, man, for the most part. When she is mad, though, yeah, it's a thing.
I'm with Mano, and Don Toliver is here talking to us. I think y'all have it's great because you guys are both doing amazing things in your own right. And I think it's always great when two powerful people come together as a couple. So she's got like her things going on, breaking records, you on this side doing your thing, and then even doing music and videos together. The videos are like, Mano want to get himself like a.
Let me find me somebody like that.
Yeah, you gotta
who I
find
can work
somebody
with.
he could lay in the bathtub with.
That I can work with.
Come on, man. It's definitely a top tier blessing. I think one of the things that I really noticed too with me and her just doing music throughout the years of us being together is just telling a story. And it's like a story that you'll be able to see throughout like my visuals and her visuals too, the things that me and her do together on her side. But for sure, through the things that I kind of like put her in when it comes to anything with me musically, it's a whole storyline. Like even from the first time, you know, she did a video with me to now, like it's a timeline.
Were you guys together before you did music together, or did you get together after meeting from music?
We wasn't doing music together when I met her.
Okay, so you met like you was trying to holler.
Yeah, for sure.
What was your game like?
My game like? I don't know what the game like. Like, yeah.
Man, just real, man.
Yeah, I was just coming.
Game wants to.
You know you gotta say something though.
There you go.
For real.
There you go, man.
You know what I mean?
H-Town. Hold it down.
Yeah.
Hold it all the way down.
And she took you to Colombia to meet her family, right? Or were you in Colombia doing something?
Yeah, we went to go meet the family. It was like we were shooting videos, and I met some of the family out in Colombia. Yeah.
What was that like for you?
It was cool. I love Colombia.
Have you been learning Spanish too?
Poquito.
Okay, a little.
I think when my newborn gets here, I'll learn it with them.
So how are things going to happen now? Like, when is the baby due? You got to kind of schedule what you're doing around that.
Baby is due very soon.
Very soon.
And it's a blessing. I'm in a great place in my life to where I'm not really worried about how things are going to be this and that. I'm just moving with the curve.
Mm-hmm.
We've kind of been prepping ourselves for the moment.
And babies have rollouts too. Like, you know, some people don't want to put their kid on social media because they feel like it is a strange place. What are your thoughts about that?
I don't want to go too crazy with the internet. My life is already internet. Her life is already internet. Like,
yeah. Was that weird for you to even put your relationship online?
I don't want to say it was weird. It was definitely something I had to, like, you know, adjust to. Like, man, I get death threats in my email.
It was. I'm saying, y'all talked about it before y'all went public.
Both of us kind of like, when you gonna post it? When you ain't posting? You ain't gonna post it. You ain't posting it. And they just got something like, whatever.
Once you post somebody, your
That's
other
it.
joints is hitting you like, oh, really?
Okay, man, that's just you. Okay.
He just said he got death threats.
No, that was
No,
from the
not
guys
those
probably
death
like
threats.
her,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, her fans.
It wasn't that old residue.
Not the old residue.
It wasn't the
Not
old
the
residue.
Not the old work.
I guess that's just me then.
All right, Don Toliver is here. He has a new single out right now called Bandit, but we got more with him when we come back. It's Way Up.
You vibing way up with Angela Yee.
Come right back.
More now.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Mano is here, and we are talking to Don Toliver. He has a new single out right now called Bandit. But last week, you also had a #1 song on the charts. That's with Offset. That song is called Worth It. I saw Offset said you almost didn't make the album. You were like the last.
Yeah. It's one of those things where the song kind of just came out of nowhere, and I was like fully in this mode. Honestly, what made me just say, you know what, I'm gonna do this song. I'm let Set just go crazy with it is because when I was starting my career, he gave me like a really crazy go with Had Enough. Had Enough is like a classic in my vault of music, and he definitely did that for me. So I was like, you know what, just do your thing, bro. And that's why it probably was like the last cut of everything.
And just think over the past few years how your music has managed to really evolve, right? And so even this song, Bandit, people love the different type of sound that you have with this, but everything still seems natural. It's not like you're trying, you know, to do something.
It's a different way of expressing myself, and this one was just like me. It's in a rebellious mode. You know, it's me and my bike, and, you know, everything else is extra.
Yeah, I feel the mosh pit's gonna go heavy with that.
Yeah, my special. So I just was kind of like built off of, because I did like a tour overseas, and every date overseas I play the record and they moshed every time.
Now, how did you decide for this new project what's gonna be on there? And is there? I saw a title, but I wasn't sure if Hearthstone is the title or what.
No, Hearthstone is a label and a brand that I'm working on for myself.
Okay, because people were like, that might be the title of the album.
But there's some things on the horizon when it comes to the title and everything. I don't want to just disclose right now. But what I will say is Hearthstone is a label and a brand that I created from the ground up.
Okay.
And it's intertwined. I'll tell you that.
All right, look at all the little hints we're getting. I'm with Mano, and Don Toliver is here talking to us. Do you have artists signed to your label already?
I do. It's confidential.
Okay. It's confidential. And are you looking for artists to sign still?
I am.
He's like, look, I ain't giving you nothing.
Right.
No. You know, the thing is like, I'm not really in that wave yet. But,
Okay.
I mean, we're here to talk about some of it. So I just want to put some of it on the table. And yes, I do have an artist who is signed to Hearthstone Records and Tapes. And it'll all be brought to light when the album gets here.
Well, anyway, thank you so much for coming to join us. I know it was your first time coming on Way Up. We do appreciate it. Congratulations. It feels like everything is lining up for you the way that you need it to right now.
No, thank you. I appreciate you.
You know, so make sure you take time to enjoy it too, though.
No, for sure I will.
New single is out right now. Is there anything you wanted to let us know too?
I do. So
okay.
One thing I want to tell you, Angela, is like back in the day, I don't know if you know, but my brother, his name is Young Josh 93.
I was just telling him that. I saw, okay,
Young
Josh used to call me all the time.
Yeah. Shout out Young Josh. He's still out here rapping, doing his thing. He got a little one too now. But,
tell them about Young Josh though, because he used to come.
So Young Josh 93, man, we was literally back like in the trap. Like every day he'll wake up early. I'd be asleep. He the only person be in the house waking up to call you and Charlamagne every morning just to freestyle and rap for Angela Yee and Charlamagne. He used to really give me hope because
He was dope too. I was like, okay, Young Josh.
He was going crazy. He'd be ready. He'd be like, he'd tell me like, man, I'm finna call right now. I was like, they on the line, bro. And he had a whole connection with Charlamagne and Angela Yee just off the radio.
That's how much like he was good enough that I remember him like to this day. Because you know people do that all the time, but he would get through. We would always put him on because he really was a dope rapper. And
he's still hard. Yeah, that was like a real moment for both of us, and when we just really had hope, you know, coming from where we was coming from. Off his behalf, I just want to say I appreciate you for real.
That's so nice. I knew that. I was like, that gotta be Young Josh. And I met him before too in person. So
yeah, Jay is crazy.
All right, well thank you so much. I love to hear that. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
You can watch that full interview on my YouTube channel at Way Up with Yee. And when we come back, we have the last word.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Akeem Woods, you were with me all day today.
All day.
All day,
we had
baby.
cookies. It was great.
You are a snitch.
First of all, I did not say you had a cookie.
Said we.
I did. Okay, well, listen.
Oh my gosh, yes, I had a cookie. I'm fasting. But I do want to also shout out to Risa Tisa. She got signed by CAA.
Really?
So you know they are having a bidding war over her story on TikTok. You need to tell us.
CAA
Your trial of tales needs to move.
I know, but then you get blocked.
But earlier today, we also had a pick a side where we talked about whether or not the music scene is oversaturated. So I know a lot of people waited on that for last word. And you have some things coming up.
I do. I have so many shows coming up. But most importantly, my Milwaukee listeners, if you're in Milwaukee, I am there this weekend.
Yes.
I'm headlining 3 shows at the Laughing Tap Comedy Club. If you go to my website, Akeem Woods, AKEEM Woods.com, you can buy tickets there. So you can see me for a whole hour. I'll be doing comedy. Friday 1 show, Saturday 2 shows.
Okay. You will love it. All right. Have a time. I want to be in Milwaukee. But thank you also to Don Toliver for joining us today. You can watch that full interview on Way Up with Yee. And in the meantime, you guys have the last word.
I think it's great that anybody has the ability to make a song and put it on a platform, you know, for the world. I think it's a little privilege to say that it's oversaturated. I feel like that's only scary to people that are scared of other artists taking their spot.
I would like to shine a light on my friend Morgan Clark. She has been there since day one. When my daughter had her accident, she had showed up and showed out when I was sick. She has been there like every step of the way. And I just feel like she needs to have the light shine on her.
Going way up with Angela Yee.